Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on how Disney is planning on merging its streaming services together. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So ever since Disney kind of got heavily into the streaming service business, it's kind of been in the zone of trying to run multiple different platforms. So obviously they had a third of Hulu at one point, and then they kind of grew to essentially owning the platform over many years. And they also launched Disney Plus, they launched ESPN Plus. There was also a number of other different streaming services that they've owned over time. You know, they've also got Hulu Live TV. They're just about to buy into Fubo. Disney's got lots of different streaming services, and we're kind of in an era of consolidation where we need to see the number of platforms being reduced because there's just more subscription services than there are people willing to pay for them all. And so one of the biggest ones that I've been talking about for many years is about the need to bring together Disney Plus and Hulu in the United States, because as we've seen over the last year, they've been slowly merging in Hulu into Disney Plus. We saw it with the launch of Hulu on Disney Plus and bringing in content, getting subscribers used to the fact that adult content would be in there for like general entertainment, things like Abbott Elementary, Shogun, etc. Mirroring what's already been available in Disney Plus internationally for many years. Here in the UK, we've had the Star Hub since 2021. It's been a number of years. Also in Latin America last year, they merged in Star Plus in with Disney Plus, so they offer everything in just one single service. A much more simpler system, and it's shown it's worked. It's helped reduce churn. It's allowed just more and more people to sign up to the platform and keep people engaged. Well, we're in this kind of weird thing moving forward where Disney's kind of been held up by a deal that it made with Comcast for Hulu way back in 2019. And this, I think, has been the big reason why we've not seen any major changes in the US for a while. Hopefully that's going to be coming to an end soon, because today Disney held its quarterly financial update. And while there wasn't anything majorly new that they announced, one of the key things that got brought up was actually in an interview prior to the Q&A taking place, where the CFO, Hugh Johnson, appeared on CNBC's Squawk Box and revealed that the company is looking to simplify its streaming offering in the future. He was asked if there was a potential for consumer confusion and where they're headed, to which he replied, "Yeah, I think you're going to see us make the product more and more focused over time. I think that your observation is very much a fair one, that there are often so many options. It does lead to a bit of consumer confusion, so the direction of travel we're heading in is how do we make it easy and as simple as possible for consumers, particularly to bundle, because we think that's where the best value is, and that's where they can capture the broadest array of entertainment that we offer. The way to think about Disney Plus in the future, I think more than anything, is that it's going to be the portal into all things Disney, and something that you're going to really want to tune in on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But beyond that, we certainly feel that it delivers entertainment, it delivers news, it delivers sport, and in the future may deliver many other things as well." So I think you're right. We're going to be simplifying the service just to make things easier for consumers and make them want to do the broadest possible bundle. Simplify, meaning that they're going to get it all combined. And you know, it's no longer a bundle. I think that's it. I think you'll see less rather than more options, because that's what consumers are indicating to us. They want less confusion. He went on to say, when asked about the price of the offering, he said, "Right now I think we've got the pricing that's going to be in place probably for about the next 12 months. I expect this is a product that will continue to increase in price gradually over the course of the number of years, and then obviously ESPN Flagship, which is a much bigger and broader product, will bring its own separate pricing attached to it, but I think you'll see a steady increase but not dramatically increase." So let's just quickly touch there on the price rise. I think an annual price rise is probably something that we're going to see more of. I think it's just one of the big problems, I think, with Disney is they have a tendency to announce price rises a lot in advance to kind of warn us. That then sends off this continuous like clicks and articles and stories about price rises, whereas Netflix just tends to go, "We're putting the price up today," and they kind of get it all over, all the pain and PR done over within like a few days, whereas Disney's kind of drags out for months. So that's one issue. Now, with regards to bringing it together, you can definitely see where they're going. With the launch of ESPN on Disney Plus and Hulu on Disney Plus, they want to make Disney Plus the core portal. During the quarterly financial Q&A, Bob Iger has been talking about doing a lot of technical work on the platform to try and get more of a homepage to be more dynamic, have more personalization. That's a key thing. The launch of ESPN's Flagship was going to have all of the sports. It's going to be available within Disney Plus. You'll be able to add it on. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we have kind of like Disney Plus and Hulu as one general entertainment with a bit of free sports through ESPN, and then they have to add on. They know they've got too many platforms, too much stuff, and they need to simplify it. But they've got to get there. And I think, the big problem with the Comcast deal is it slowed everything down. The launch of ESPN flagship, I think, will eventually replace ESPN Plus. But I just feel like it's just everything's so weird with the way they talk about it. It is interesting to see Hugh talking about the fact that, of sort of simplifying things and some consolidation. Again, just more talk of Disney Plus and Hulu together just being one platform. I think we're just going to see more of it. When it's going to happen, who knows? And I always feel as well, like whenever this gets brought up, we know that it works. They've done it in every other country around the world. It's just the US, because obviously they're in a situation where they're still very heavily reliant on linear. They're still very much, Hulu continues to grow. It's up to like 50 million subscribers. It's doing really well, but obviously there's no point in, they can't launch it internationally because there's just nothing interesting on there. So yeah, they've already kind of set the tone globally, and therefore we can see where it's going. They've just got this awkward stage of, I think, a final merger together. But this is the key big difference is now, if they were to announce, for example, that Hulu and Disney Plus are merging, people are going to be much more accepting of it because we've already seen all that Hulu content in there. Over half of Hulu subscribers watch their content now through Disney Plus. It's had over like 1 billion plus minutes of viewership. It's huge. It's working. They know it's working. They know that ESPN is dragging in more people in through Disney Plus. They know that's the hub. They've just got to get there. They're going to be spending a lot of time and money sorting out Disney Plus to be more dynamic, to make the front page look better. But it's all just taking a lot longer than we maybe would have expected them to do. But it does feel like, their initial plans of having a general entertainment, a sports, and like a family one, the world's changed. There's too many streaming platforms, and it all kind of interconnects as well with everything else. But I do think we're going to see a big shift in the future. But it's just very interesting to see the big CFO of the company talking about bringing the services together and kind of almost essentially merging them. So let me know what you think. Do you think this is a good move, a bad move? Love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Laters.